Hey folks, thanks for joining in. Today I want to talk about an everyday survival kit and the importance and why you should need one. Also, some of the bare essentials that I think go good in an everyday carry. For one, this isn't a huge bug out bag. I don't plan on leaving for months on end. This is just a good 3-day, get you by whatever you'd need. If you possibly had to stay longer, that's fine. It's very lightweight. The cord on the bag, I took the regular cord off. I made it's entirely hand stitched here, a paracord over I think 40 feet is what this, it's all cut in one length, so that's 40 feet of paracord. I bought a soft strap that hooks along the top there, modified it so that way it makes my shoulder nice and comfortable. First of all, we'll go over some of the outside things on the bag here. For one, I always keep this on my wrist. It's got a compass, button compass, a ferro rod, striker, glows in the dark, whistle, $100 in there, 8 feet of paracord. That's one. Two, what I like to see on the outside of a bag are plenty of lights right off the bat. Glow stick. Real good item to have. Okay, let's set that out. Also, on the inside of the bag that faces my back, it's not facing the public, I have a small mini axe here. It's stitched in. I'm not going to unstitch that. If I had to cut paracord or cut rope or whatever, it's got a little rope cutter, a couple tool marks there. Not the best axe, but once again, this is a mini kit, so we're not going full on everything. Get that right. Okay, we'll just leave that right there. Got it connected with these carabiners. The front, on this side, I have a small carabine clip with a kind of a light right there, ready to go. One. On these two front ones, a few years ago I found these. They were about, I think, $1 or $2 at not Costco, but Home Depot. They're just clips. This one doesn't have batteries in it because they didn't want the batteries to corrode it. This one does on this side. And they're really nice lights too. I keep a couple hair ties with their carabiner clip there. It's kind of a bottle one, pop bottles open, same deal with carabiner clip. On this side of the bag I have a tick remover, or a tick key. That's not supposed to happen. So on both sides, on this side I have one of those same lights, light, 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 and they hardly weigh anything. Okay, so now we're going to go over some of the contents inside of my bag. I'm going to go with this side first. This looks like the medical side of the kit, easy to get to. So what I have in here is, looks like a generic emergency blanket, very generic, nothing special. I'll go ahead and maybe turn that out. This has got everything I need in it as far as medical. Toilet paper, gloves, a couple different chapsticks, got some Tums. I got these mini things of super glue that are literally one use per thing, but they're really nice to have. Antibiotic cream, Advil, matches, earplugs, just a bunch of things that you would possibly need for allergy medicine, stuff in case you're allergic to bees. Anyhow, there's that. There's some basic medical needs that you might have through your day-to-day thing. Okay? Next section. We're going to go to this other section over here. Right here, looks like what I have is, looks like a medical key, like a little basic key instrument. You can use a lot of different things for that. Can't spend too much time on each thing, but looks like it's got a saw, measure, cutting tool, bottle opener, screwdriver, a few different tools right there. This inside, I'll look inside, but I believe it has a saw, an emergency saw in there. And in this bag right here is my emergency contact list. Good 20 to 30 numbers with emails and everything in it. And there's my emergency saw. Hand saw, nothing special. Most of the times these break anyways if you use too much force on them. Probably want to use a stick with those a lot. This, in my last video, I'm not going to pull this out and go over the whole thing, but in the last video I made last week, I went over my survival tent and how I would have my survival tent, how it all goes together with the emergency blanket, the lighter, trash bag, inside there a survival tent with a multi-tool. And so this is real small, it can still fit in your pocket and doesn't take up a lot of space. So, got that, we're going to keep that in here. If you want to look at the Altoids thing I have, just look at the last week's video and you can see the contents inside there.